3 days of competition have led us to this Sunday. And for one solitary golfer in the field, today's the day. Today's the day that a new chapter will be written in major championship history. Today's the day that legends are born or amplified. Today, perhaps, will be the culmination of a lifetime's worth of dreams. Today is the final round of the United States Open.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Los Angeles Country Club, live final round coverage of the United States Open Championship. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A+ game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. Denny McCarthy is the leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. Will certainly help the cause. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay the third.
151 yards to the hole. Off to a great start with the birdie at the first, looking to make it 2.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
18-footer. Just going to sneak on by. That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. The third is another par 4, this one a bit shorter at 419 yards. You'll want to get familiar with the hole location prior to teeing off. Left side hole locations should dictate a drive up the right side of the fairway, and vice versa. Up at the putting surface, 3 front bunkers protect this molar-shaped green. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're gonna see. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Ooh. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. The fourth is a tough par 3 with a couple of complicating factors to it. One, it's long at a robust 228 yards. And two, it's downhill a good 25 to 30 feet. So gauging what club to hit and how hard to hit it, that goes hand in hand with getting out of here with a par. Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas & Bell configuration. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 6th. It is one of the most talked about holes on this North course. A short par 4 at just 325 yards. You have one of 3 choices here. You can lay up short to the left, or you can go a little further to the right of the green. That might be a safer play. Or you can take the direct line over that coastal live oak and give it a go with a driver. That was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he will definitely not say no to that. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here checking in at a full 284 yards. All you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Birdie putt coming up, down to Noda.
And a bit of concern here coming straight down the hill, but one thing in his favor, there isn't a whole lot of break.
Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 2 under. The 8th is a demanding par 5 at 547 yards. Tee shots must stay to the left of this split fairway and ideally should trundle down toward the flatter area on the right. The wash between fairways is not a good place to play from, nor is the large expanse of waste area left of the green. That's right in the pocket. Now, watch this gravity take over here. That's going to come on down the slope. Wow, really well done. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. Will certainly help the cause. The final hole of the front side of the North Course of the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunkers short, left and right protect narrow green, featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. Okay, that one's dancing. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10. But this hole lacks in length. It makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
An opportunity goes awry. Chance to show the short game skills out of the bunker, and far from it. Just when the train was starting to pick up speed with those back-to-back birdies, then all of a sudden could be derailed.
Wow, even though that'll be a bogey, that is about as good as you can do right there.
That ball took a peek at the hole. Excellent shot.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Now, from long range, this for birdie. Oh, my goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay at -3. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. So Iona, this is second from the fairway.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
This one has a chance to be close.
Oh, just the strike, the sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Not much left here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. He's back within 2 with still 6 more holes remaining. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green.
It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
This is a 13-footer. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And the lead is down to 1 with 5 holes to go. With the towers of Century City in the distance, we get a look here at the 623-yard par 5 14. This was by far the toughest of the par 5s of the 2023 U.S. Open, and in fact was the rare par 5 that yielded an average score over par for the week. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect. And a good result as well. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Now to the 15th. So much discussion about this hole during the 2023 U.S. Open. In Saturday's third round, it played just 81 yards, the shortest ever in U.S. Open history, even shorter than the fabled 7th at Pebble Beach. As for round 4, the only player to bogey the hole, that would be the eventual winner, Wyndham Clark. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Now to the 16th, the start of the longest three-hole closing stretch cumulative yardage in U.S. Open history. Yet incredibly, nary a par 5 in the bunch. All par 4s to finish, starting with this one at 542 yards. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that is going to move him into the lead with just 2 holes to play. On now to, statistically, the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17th at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3. This one working up the right side. That a very important drive right there, holding a 1-shot lead. But this is a good one in the fairway at 17. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Now this for another birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And the lead will stay at 1 with just the 18th hole left to play. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will make this a dazzling round of 62. Frank, just a tremendous week of golf for our featured player, capturing another major title. This one, never an easy task. As you well know, you were close a number of times, great contender. A U.S. Open championship.
Yeah, in U.S. Open golf, Rich, you're alluding to the fact that thick, rough, narrow fairways, rock-hard greens that are lightning fast. Totally different test. I've always regarded it as the hardest test for a golfer. They've passed.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA.